We're so excited you're here. It's great to have you back. You were here, you were gone, you're back again, and it's so wonderful to have you.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be back down here. It feels good to be back down in Tampa for sure.
So first of all, tell me, why the Naval Academy? Why did you have this desire to serve in that way?
My grandfather's a retired Navy chief, so he had a lot of influence in the process, telling me about his experiences in the Navy. But it ultimately came down to Naval Academy being the total package as far as developing me as a leader, top-notch academics, top-notch football, and on top of all that, I had a chance to serve my country, so I didn't see any way I could pass up.
And recently, you had probably one of the most incredible experiences a person can have. You get to give the commencement speech as class president of the Naval Academy, and you got to meet Vice President Kamala Harris. So tell us about that experience, what stands out to you, and what it meant for you to get to be the person to do that.
In the moment, I kind of didn't think about it too much just because I was so nervous giving the speech, but every now and then I look back and I watch the speech and I see the pictures of me with Vice President Harris, and I think about, wow, what an experience, what an opportunity, and definitely something I don't take for granted, and I'm lucky to have had that opportunity.
No Navy football player has been class president since I think at least 1991, and then you created a council for racial equality. You're part of a midshipman diversity team. Why are these things that you're passionate about when it's not like you didn't have enough on your plate just playing football there at an incredibly challenging place to go to school?
That's very important for me. I believe that every man, every woman was created equal. Everybody should have the same equal opportunity. And I want people to see that, you know, nobody should be judged by the color of their skin. And being able to have these conversations with my peers and with the leaders at the Naval Academy and being able to spark a change is very inspirational for everybody at the Naval Academy and people around. So that was very important for me.
And tell us a little bit about your path to the Buccaneers from you didn't really get to have a normal pro day and you didn't get drafted and the disappointment of that, and then getting to be called here as a free agent. Take us through that route.
Right, it was tough, you know, just speaking about all the adversity that I had to overcome just to get a pro day, you know, just to get an opportunity, working out through COVID, quarantine, not having a weight room, you know. So we were kind of working out on our own. We were quarantined, me and my teammate Miles Fells, critiquing each other. We had our coach giving us virtual input, but we didn't have any trainer there with us physically. We weren't able to leave and go train elsewhere. So we were training on our own with the hopes of having a pro day. And then it came down to it. I reached out to my high school coaches, and they contacted the University of Memphis, and they allowed me to come down and participate in their pro day. So I was very grateful for that. And then I was lucky to perform well, and then I got a call from the Bucs on draft day, and I'm lucky to be down here.
And what were the emotions of that, of thinking you weren't getting drafted, and I'm sure there was so much sadness with that, but then to immediately turn around and get called by, I think the two calls you got were the two teams that were in the Super Bowl this last year. Is that a bit of a roller coaster moment?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the draft and you know, I shed some tears. I walked out the restaurant, walked down the street. Literally by the time I got to the end of the street, got to the light, I got a call from my agent saying that the Chiefs wanted to bring me in, and then right after that, I got a call saying the Bucs wanted to bring me in, and I just felt I fit the scheme better here. I knew some of the coaches and things of that nature, and so I'm excited to be down here.
And then that was actually just the beginning of the emotional roller coaster. For most players, it's like, and then you lived happily ever after. Yeah, and so then you get down here and you think you have this opportunity, you find out the deferment has been denied, you have no idea if you're gonna get a chance to live out this dream. Take us through this last month or two, and emotionally for you, what it was like, and for your friends and family, and just all the feelings that go with that.
When I finally got that call from the Bucs, I was like, okay, finally some sense of normalcy. And then this whole situation came about, and it was like, man, this is tough, you know. I've always been a bend, never break person, but I thought I was at my breaking point. But I stayed strong in my faith in God and my family. Everybody got around me. We worked through the situation. For a moment, I didn't think that there was gonna be a reversal, but a lot of support started coming in from different senators, congressmen, congresswomen, and I was very grateful for everybody that played a role to get things turned around so I could come back down there.
I know that you did get a lot of support from some people, but then of course there'd be some people saying that you should be serving, and I'm sure you know that you don't always get nothing but support online, unfortunately. So what was that like for you to hear so many different opinions? You get support, you get people kind of criticizing the way you were going about all of that. What would you want people to know about this decision for you?
It was tough, especially when at the Naval Academy, you know, I tried to do everything the right way. As you were saying, I was involved with everything off the field. And then this opportunity came about, and a policy was made for me to be able to pursue this dream, and then afterwards pursue my dream of serving as an officer. And it was never about me getting out of my service, getting out of my commitment, and I made sure to vocalize that whenever I talked to anybody, that I was looking forward to serving in the military whenever my football career was done. So it would always be tough seeing people saying different things, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just challenge people to look deeper into it, you know, and to see this opportunity where I can, yes, play in the NFL and represent the Naval Academy. Every time I'm down there, that's the only thing people talk about, you know, the Navy, the military, how was it? And I'm having a chance to advertise that and be that spokesman. I hope people understand that, and I'm looking forward to my football career and my military career following.
And so, of course, you're right. Everybody talks about the Navy part. So let's talk about the football part. What do you think, between the aspect of your intangibles, of the background the Naval Academy gave you, all of those things you've been a part of and included in player, what do you think you could bring to this team?
Most definitely some leadership capabilities. I mean, I know there's tons of leaders on the team already, but being a young guy from the military, it's just a different approach that you have to the game of football when it comes to discipline, when it comes to the ability to fight through adversity. Because we train for that, and there's no losing in the military. You go out there and the only option is to win. So I definitely feel like I can take that approach, just coming in, being that guy, being a good communicator on the back end and the secondary.
And so, of course, I know you want the Bucs to work out, you want football to work out, but then eventually someday, hopefully far in the future when football's over, tell us about your dream of who you are after that, what you want to accomplish, your roles within the Navy and even beyond.
Right, most definitely. So I look forward to the naval career. Following that, I definitely want to probably venture into politics, you know, get involved locally back in Memphis, and then work my way up from there, and hopefully one day get into the White House and become the president.
Look at this, we're talking to a future president here. Can I be press secretary? Can I call dibs now?
Most definitely, I'll lock you in. But yeah, I just want to get up there and try to, you know, continue to be the change, you know, and help our country to continue to develop, to be that more perfect union where everybody has that equal opportunity to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
I like that. Having a Buccaneer in the White House, I think everybody would be okay with that.
Most definitely, most definitely.